Hello guys, Dave here, just sneaking in a little stream. My Sunday afternoon stream. It's miserable as hell outside, so why not do a bit of multi-tool hunting. Did some last week, same sort of time. Got ourselves a nice little alien multi-tool. So this weekend, guys, has been quite good for me. Yesterday I had 2 occasions where the first map that I scanned for a minor settlement was an S-class cabinet. Haha, Junt. G'day me mate, how's it going? Just saying, yesterday, first map twice was S-class cabinet. Unfortunately, no multi-tools. But did I find anything yesterday? I think I probably did. Sammy D, how's it going? Nice to see you. But today, do you know what? I was pulling into this space station here, and I was just thinking to myself, on this save, which I've got about 100 hours on, 150 hours, I thought, I've only had one S-class cabinet in the space station. And I'm not joking. Roll me over and call me Susan. There we go. Look at that little bad boy. It is just a superb. I just got you on the tablet doing a spot of hunting. Oh, awesome. We can't. Oh, of course you can't see my gameplay. Righty ho. Because I'm an idiot. Let's just go on to. How about that? So yeah, here we go. This is what I found this morning. S-class cabinet. And an alien pistol with a pink crystal and crystal magazine in the space station with nearly 4,000 damage on it, and that is pretty bloody nice. That is, I like that a lot. Really easy find. Just got to reload. I'll put a I'm going to do a little video on that, I think, a little short one, and yeah, really easy. I'll give it, if you want it yourselves now, you might as well just grab it. So there's the portal address down at the bottom left hand side of the screen, and you reload on the planet Nebrigo, and that'll get you that. Nothing else in here. I think there's 3 rifles and a pistol, but that was a really nice little find for today, and I didn't even really look for it. So yeah, yesterday was brilliant. I'm sure I got something yesterday. Yes, I did. I found a pistol yesterday, but it was only the A-class, and I didn't really want to go searching for the S-class because it wasn't that much of a nice alien pistol. So, what are we up to then? We're going to be having a search around in Euclid. I'm in Euclid again. I've ditched the old Sentinel ship for today. Gone back to the old fighter just for a giggle. So, Junt, when is the next race? Because I've been watching all your races on your channel, and just to let you know, guys, that Junt in the chat there has got his own YouTube channel. He's an awesome multi-tool hunter, and he's been doing like a race with Lava Lamp 64. And go and check him out because it is quite entertaining and very informative. These guys obviously know what they're doing when they go searching for multi-tools, much more than I do. Been doing it for a lot longer than me, but it's quite entertaining, and I haven't really been watching it at work. Yes, I have, and it's been great. So yeah, look forward to that. Thursday morning, your time. Awesome. Well, I'm not at work this week, so I should definitely catch up with that. And morning, well, I'll probably have to watch it the next day or something. I don't know where you... just subbed. Awesome. Well done, Sammy. Next one is freaking brutal. No spoiler. Right, we want nice... what do we want today? I want godlike kind of experimental today if I can. I'm going to try and stick with the tier 3 systems. I don't know if you guys saw that I did a double alien the other day. That was nasty. That was an hour and 40 minutes of just looking for the S-Class cabinet. It was even thought about giving up at one stage. It was getting on my nerves, but I like the orange one a lot. And it obviously came down quite popular because it's the first multi-tool video I'd had in some time that's hit 1,000 views. So even though I clickbaited it a little bit, the thumbnail, what, two multi-tools in one cabinet? Really? But hey, I don't do clickbait usually. Righty hoo. So I'm going to stick to tier 3 systems just for a giggle. Just because. Don't ask me why. And we'll see what we can get today. There's Viking, Prosperous. I'm going for it. I'm there. Hopefully, Darth Lava will come into the stream later on today. I don't know. Maybe he will. Unless he's in bed. Right, so we head to the space station. Searching for a green experimental piston and an alien one S-Class inside. Oh, lovely. Very nice too. So volume's all okay, guys. I had a bit of issue. I'm always having issues with my volume on my computer, and hopefully that you can hear me. And that is in bed. This is his prime time. Come on, let's face it, Lava never stops. He's even multi-tool hunting when he's asleep. So, we got a pistol in the cabinet. Let's see what we got. Come on, really? What is going on today? That's the second one in a row. I've got to buy a lottery ticket today. I have to buy a lottery ticket today because... second S-Class cabinet in the station. I'm just going to make sure that this is not complete freak of nature. That is not just... it's definitely S. Yeah, I got to buy a lottery ticket today. Because as I say, yesterday, it was literally first maps for Minor Settlement was S-Class. Even though there was nothing on there, it was just a freak of nature. And then... I found an A-Class alien in the space station, and this morning I found 2 S-Class cabinets. That is just, don't buy a lot. You've just had your luck. Oh, just awesome. Right, so how many planets do we have on this system? Oh, we've got a really good chance of finding something here. So fingers crossed, everything crossed, guys. We've got 7 multi-tool pools in this system. And jump into me trusty fighter. And we're off. So, first one is Titch. We'll go down to Titch. We'll reload. It's a rainy planet. We're coming back. Wouldn't it be nice? First planet as well. Ha! Doubt it. How weird. How weird to get 2 S-Class cabinets. Sweet. I like it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been a week where I've not found a bloody thing. So, yeah, perhaps it's just all my hard work. Because I am spending way too much time doing this at the moment. I have got a serious problem with hunting for multi-tools. Way too much time. I think I'm probably doing... oh no, 15, 20 hours. I've got other things I need to be doing. But hey. If we can get the multi-tools out to the peeps, then that's all that matters. So if you're new to the channel and new to multi-tool hunting, basically what we are doing at the moment, there is an S-class cabinet in the space station, and what we have to do is go to every single planet. We save and reload on each planet, and that will get the multi-tool pool for that planet into my save, so that the S-class cabinet will show the multi-tool from that planet. Yeah, mine too. Mine too. Although I've got to a situation now where I have got so many multi-tools listed that I don't have enough time to... I've got to stop for a bit to... Because obviously I do it for YouTube. I've got to record some stuff. Multi-tool videos don't usually do very well, to be honest with you. That's a rifle. But I think they do better as shorts. But trying to get a short for a multi-tool is non-stop talking. It takes me longer to record it because I mess up so much. Now let's go to this moon. Scannaroony. Ura. Yeah, perhaps we'll to get back into ship hunting again or something. I don't know. It didn't seem so... this is like a drug, this is. Multi-tool hunting. I'm hooked. Yeah, I'm looking forward to your race again on Thursday. Junt. Should be good. See if Lava can get one this time. I think he's what, 3 down or something like that now, is he? And we're up. Oh, what's the chance of getting another saucy multi-tool on an S-class? Very rare, isn't it, usually? Getting one in the space station. I had an in-game project that took so much and you were spending all my time on it. Yeah. Keeps you off the streets. No, I like having projects. My project is YouTube. I want to pick my socks up with YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for years, and I've never taken it seriously. And one thing really, I should stop doing so many multi-tool videos and ship videos. I should do other stuff. But you never know. It might pick up this year if there's a couple of games coming out which I want to use, which I want to do. Which one was that? That was a rifle as well. I have to write these down, otherwise I'll forget which one had the... If there is a decent tool, I'll forget which one it was. He's losing. That's all that counts. Hello, Seif. What's the weather like out in Oz? I expect you're just ending your summer now, aren't you? It is miserable and raining here in the southwest of England. They keep promising warmer weather, but we have literally had 6 months of winter this year. Getting colder, not happy. No, I really don't like winter. But your winters probably aren't anything like ours. It's been grim this winter. We've had a couple of really cold spells, but it's just bleak. And I live right by the boat, right by the beach. You know, it's such a nice place to live, but during the winter it isn't. Nice bubble planet. Everybody loves a bubble planet, surely to God. I wonder if that'd be the one. I'm trying to will a saucy multi-tool into the pool now. Yeah, but our summer is brutal. Mind you guys. Last year. Yeah. Yes, we are being... How they're trying to guess it at the moment, they're guessing that it's going to be another brutal summer. I think global warming's finally kicked in. But yeah, we had about... Well, we're still on a hosepipe ban. And our hosepipe ban's going to be till Christmas. We're running out of water already. How they can do that, I don't know. But yeah, we don't get up to the 40s like you lot do. But it gets up to 30. Anybody sitting in the back of the stream there? Don't forget to say hi. You're amongst friends. Because there was a pistol in there. Just doing a spot of multi-tool hunting in the Euclid galaxy. And I've just found an S-class cabinet in the space station, so we're having a look for see if we can get an instant S. I don't think it's going to happen, personally. It's very rare that it does. Even though I've already had one this morning. I still not had a black market multi-tool yet. Tis a good day for a birthday. Oh, yeah. Wow, it's good to see you, Accidental Oracle. Is it your birthday today? Right, let's get down to the planet. Quick reload. 37 years young. Blimey. That's a good age to be. Well, happy birthday. Been some time since I was 37, not going to lie. Not going to lie. I'm going to hit 54 this year. But look at these boyish good looks. Righty-hoo, get back in the ship. You don't look much older than me. Well, I know. I'm an ideal candidate for the Oil of Ulay advert, you know. He's one of these skin creams. No, I'm not, honestly. I shaved today because I had Father Christmas's beard. Yeah, it's bad. But hey-ho. It's only age, isn't it? Don't matter. Soon creeps up on you, but 37. Happy birthday. Awesome age to be. And don't worry about 40, because that's a walk in the park. I was born looking like an old salt. Man, I found 2 grey hairs, and then my boys... Best thing about being yeah, my hair went grey in about a year. I reckon it's a good 70-30 now grey. It's not good. But hey ho, I just shave it all off. Right, and got another rifle. What planet was that? Not really making note of the planets. That was Titcham, wasn't it? Oh no, it wasn't. It was Newfield. Right. 2 more to go, and as I say, just come straight. This is the second one in a row that I've had, which has been an S-class. The previous system had a beautiful alien pistol in there, which I shall pop up as a YouTube short in the next couple of days. I'm closing on 50 fast. Yeah, step away from the 50. I didn't like it, to be honest. I didn't like being 50. 40 was so good, it's just brilliant, but oh, 50's horrible, isn't it? But hey ho, doesn't matter. Could be worse. Could be 60. Nah, doesn't matter, does it? Who in their right mind, because I certainly didn't think I'd be sitting there playing video games in my mid-50s. So right, we've got 2 more planets. If not, I'll make a note of the system. What we could do, actually, what is it? It is a tier 3, isn't it? Prosperous. We could have a look to see what exotics here. Because a nice exotic and an S-class cabinet. Just see what it is. See if it's a squid or something like that. I haven't found a squid for 6 months now. Not that I've really been looking for exotics too much. As I say, I got a bit tired of the Sentinel ship now. I found this little fighter a couple of months ago, and I like it. It's S-class. Find landed ships that can missile to be max out A-class. I found a few S-class. I have found a few exotics as well. I used to hunt for crashed exotics. I found a couple of squids and a couple of the royals, I think. That was another thing where I just got into a routine of, you know, I get hooked on it. I get hooked on for trying to find crashed ships. But yeah, you can find them. You can find them. Stick to tier 2, tier 3 systems. But it, you know, get a load of navigational data if you're looking for an S-class. But yeah, they are around. The trouble is with the crashed ships, they do take a bit of doing up. It's not just like 1 or 2 slots which are... Yeah, well, at the moment there is basically a bit of a hack in the game that if you go and look for the Sentinel ships, they sell for ridiculous money. They sell for like 40-50 million each. It's ridiculous. I had no money on this save. I sold 3 ships, got 204 million. So that's the thing to do. And if you don't want to go, I'd hate to say it, if you don't want to go out and get all the echo stuff, get one set of everything and just duplicate it. Do a single player duplicate. And you can do that with the portable refiner. I've only ever done it twice, and I did do it with the Sentinel ships, I'm not going to lie. I'm sure there's other ways of doing it. Should have, last week we had Professor Cynical in the chat. He would have told you how to do some duplicating, but no, I couldn't be asked to keep trying to find what was it I was looking for? Those machines, the Sentinel machines, which has got the echolocator in it. So I just duplicated a load. All right, we've got a pistol, so. I just wish we could paint the ships. Oh, dinos. Only trouble with, I think, duplicating ships is that I think it would take the fun out of just going finding random stuff, because they give the opportunity to sort of recolor your freighter. And I've never used that. Never. The painting in the arc is freehand. Oh, I see. Okay. I know what you mean. Okay. I understand. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how it would work, because in multiplayer. Because multiplayer is flaky enough in this game as it is. I don't think it was ever designed to be multiplayer, this game. No. Even now, you know, issues trying to join people, and God, every time they do a big update, it screws something else up. So, right, let's get down. Oh, that's a nice Is that sunrise, sunset? Right, last planet. I don't think we're going to find anything on this planet. It's a bit of a shame. Bit of a shame of a waste of an S-class cabinet, but still. Yeah, they claimed it was, but you know, yeah, when I first got No Man's Sky, it was multiplayer, but the other player was an orb or something, wasn't it? If I remember rightly, it wasn't proper multiplayer. I didn't play it for a couple of years. I literally bought it in 2017, played it for 20 minutes. It ran like a bag of crap, and it wasn't multiplayer, so I uninstalled it. And then I started playing it again when Beyond came out. And it was alright then. I've never looked back. Really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more when obviously, you know, it was all new to me. I honestly think Hello Games has 100% made that. Let's see what they do with the next, yeah. I don't know what they'll be up to next. They're going to keep it really, really quiet, aren't they? Really quiet. I know they've got, I think they had 12 people working on a new game. And I think there's like 24 programmers there, and I think 12 are concentrating on No Man's Sky and 12 are on this new game. Whether it be a sci-fi game, I don't know. I don't think they can do a No Man's Sky 2, because the way I see it, I think we're on like No Man's Sky 20 at the moment. Every time they do an update, it makes the game something different. Oh, it makes it look small. Okay. Well, I hope he does it right. I don't think he could get away with releasing what No Man's Sky was. Nope, there is nothing here. What a shame. What a shame. Booga. Booga, booga, booga. Right, let's grab some nav data while I'm here. And some nanites. Honestly, with very little hard drive space in new conditions. Yeah, I got away from the hard drive space thing. I've got like 4 hard drives in the PC at the moment, and like a couple of them are for Steam alone, nothing else. Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. Quickly go into space, and I'll just see if I can see if there's an early spawn exotic here. I can just have a look, see what it is. I'll just make a note of. It's got an S-class cabinet here. I don't know why. What am I doing? And I'll get portal address as well. There we go. Right. Let's get into space. I'll try and get the exotic to spawn. Yeah, I thought about getting a laptop at some stage, but I do like my PCs. So what I'm doing now is just spawning my freighter in, and in the scanner you'll get half a dozen, 10 ships spawn around you out of the pool of ships. If the exotic isn't there, you just go until the scanner disappears. Just call your freighter in again, and then use your scanner again, and just wait for the exotic to spawn. This is basically the same sort of RNG as the trade point, so I could have to do this 2-3 times, could have to do it 10 times, if not more. But it's a good idea to see what exotic's here, and if you really, really like it, there's probably a 10% chance it will fly into your freighter, or you could either go down onto the planet and get it to spawn down at a trade point, or hang around in the space station, if it's something decent that you want. Not bad, but weird bugs you don't get on desktop. 3050 Ti. That's alright. 3050 Ti, that's okay. I've only got a 1660 Ti in mine. The other half's just got a 3060 Ti in hers. That is very nice. That's probably something I'm going to upgrade in the next couple of years, is just the graphics card. I've got a Ryzen 3600X in mine. That is just spot on processor. 6 cores, 12 threads. Yeah, 1660 is good. I've had no problems with it. I do... Nothing's on full whack on No Man's Sky. And it has its moments in VR. I'm not going to lie. It's only got 6 gig of RAM. It's going to be a really long spawn for this ship. I'll go another couple of times, and if not, I'll just go into the next system. And if the next cabinet is an S-Class, I'll eat my hat. Right, no exotic there. Yeah, I used to upgrade the graphics card every year, but it just got so expensive. You know, even back in the day, it was like 500 quid for a decent card, and I can't afford that now. And you just don't need to. I like to use mine until they absolutely cannot run the game that you're trying to play. And it used to be that PCs were, you know, a lot cheaper to build. Now you can... It's a lot cheaper to just go out and buy a PlayStation or an Xbox. Not that I ever will. I thought about getting an Xbox just so that I could do my ship and multi-tool hunting in comfort, because usually I'm just sat behind a desk. But I probably won't do that. Alright, I'm not going to... After this one, I'm not going to look again. I'm just going to head into the next system. No, it's not here. Be there forever otherwise. Okie dokie. So that was a prosperous system. I think, as I said, I'm going to stick with tier 3s. Just because. These are all green stars, aren't they? No, there we go. There's tier 3. Don't want to do Korvax either, really. I've had too many bad experiences with Korvax and the cabinet. Affluent Gek. There we go. Do combat systems ever get? As in multi-tools? The ones with pirate stations? Well, Zunt and Lava Lamp would tell you that that's probably the best place to go looking for multi-tools, is in pirate systems. I should really do it myself. And there is a reason why, I'll tell you in a sec. But in pirate systems... You go to the space station, and if there's no A-class cabinet there, call in the anomaly, and go to the weapons cabinet in the anomaly. It will say it's a C-class, but it isn't. It's whatever multi-tool will be the S-class, if that makes sense. So then you can reload off every planet, keep going back to the anomaly. See which is going to be the S-Class multi-tool, and then go search for the cabinet. And there's a lot higher percent chance of finding an S-Class cabinet quicker on a pirate system, I believe. No S-Class this time, but it doesn't matter. There is 4 planets on this system, and we will just go and see what we got on here. So what I do, it's 5%, is it? Yeah. So I should really do it. And the reason why I don't do it is, and I should do it, I know I'm an idiot, but I can't bear pulling into the anomaly and having to walk all the way to the weapons cabinet and all the way back. It drives me nuts. And I know you make that time up by moving the anomaly closer to each planet, but it drives me nuts. Yeah, it's 2% in tier 3, 5% on a... I know, you should really do it. I don't know. I'll have a think today. I might do a couple today. After this one, maybe. So let's go find the A-class cabinet for this system. Because obviously whatever's in an A-class cabinet is usually the S-class. Multi-tools can only go up or down one class. So if you find something as an A-class, 90% of the time it is going to be the S. There's a shelter. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Unknown planet of Nordland. And it's a B class in the space station. But the S class tools don't have full slots. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's bizarre. The game is just bizarre, whereas it's got all these quirks in it. I'm sure they'll iron that bug out eventually. Although yesterday, I tell you, this is another thing, right? I'll ask you, Zunt, because you might know. I saw an alien weapons cabinet. When you look at it in the cabinet, it says it's a sentinel weapon. Does this mean that if you've got a corrupt planet in the system, that there's not going to be an alien that's taken over for what was going to be an alien or an experimental? Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? A bit like the royal weapons. They took over from if there was an experimental weapon in the system. But yeah, there's a bug at the moment. Oh shit. No weapons cabinet on this one. Right, I should go on to a different planet. Yeah, so like that, for instance, that double multi-tool video that I did. If you look on the video, when I look inside the cabinet, it says that the weapon it was a sentinel, whether it's just a bug. So new sentinel camps are separate pools, as far as I know. Okay, fair enough. So we can't search on that one. I'll go onto this planet. It's a hot planet, and I'll just find the A-class cabinet here. Might be a bug, but I'm not 100% liable, like you know. I mean, the sentinel ships are quite good. Oh, hello. What's this down here? Happy days. Didn't even scan then. Right, do you build your own ships, or it's just... No, you don't build your own ships. They are... Hang on a minute, I'll spawn one in. Here we go. So this is my sentinel ship. They got cool animations on them. This is not the best one. They got different technology in which most of the technology can be charged up by using the purple shards which you find on a corrupt planet. And as you can see, you've got all these. You've got this, which I think is brilliant, where the window's clear. But other than that, let's have a look. They're quite powerful when you max. I haven't done hardly any upgrades on mine. Not really using it very much. I think I've got 4. For instance, peak damage on my infra knife on this is 53,000, which is pretty amazing. But yeah, they're okay, and they're easy to find, really easy to find. And if you don't, I've got another one here actually. Let's just spawn it in. I didn't even realise I had it in my inventory. My ship inventory. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, it is. It looks awful. I'll scrap this one. But I think there's about 30 different variants of these ships and adding different colours on top. Mine was a B class and I upgraded it with nanites to S. Right, let's have a quick butcher's in here. And see what we've got. Ah. Well, that's a bit of a stroke of luck. So what I'll do, I'll put a save beacon down here. And I'll just clear up what's in here as well. Might as well. It's free. And what we'll do now, just nip over to every planet. Actually, that was the space station's A class, wasn't it? So what I'll do, I'll reload on this planet. We're thirsty for customizable ships. Yeah, they may bring it in. People have been waiting for it for quite some time. There's been talk of it. I don't think anybody knows what's going on in Hello Games other than Hello Games. Right, so it's a pistol in this one. Go back onto another planet, reload, and see if we got anything funky in this system. You watch, it's going to be terrible now on a stream. I've had quite good luck the last couple of days. But hey ho. Get rid of this planet. Oh, I hate it that it goes to whatever it tries to go to. There we go. Right, okay. Hey guys, while you're in the back of the stream there, I can see you just looking, not typing anything. If you could just tick the like button, that would really help me out. Thank you. Just tick the like. It always helps the video out. It helps the stream out. I don't stream very often. But I'm going to try and make things a little bit more regular. And I quite like doing these... Ooh, that's not really a bug in the game, is it? Yeah, I'm going to try and make these little multi-tool things a bit regular on a Sunday. Maybe until the warm weather turns up. Sunday afternoons. I'll be around if you're streaming. Yeah, I'll try and do it on a Sunday afternoons. And yes, unless I get something, to do, busy. But if the weather's like, I don't go out if the weather's crap, and it is just, it's miserable here at the moment. Oh, hello. So I like those. Right, so let's reload on this system. And then head back. Yeah, good to see you, Accidental, if you want to come out every weekend and catch up. Yeah, I hate so many planets that have them. Yeah, and the first thing you do, as soon as you land on the planet, they always just erupt out of the ground, don't they? That was one of the expeditions with the worms that I didn't enjoy, actually, because the planet which had all the worms on, there was about 5 or 6 of those going off at one stage, and my poor old PC just couldn't cope. But yeah, we could do with an expedition. I have really enjoyed some of the expeditions. I thought the one, actually, with the... where everything had to be done on the one planet, even finding rocks and stuff like that. I thought that was really good. Really, really good. Enjoyed that. And the one with the, getting the Normandy was brilliant. Loved that. Last one was terrible. And I did not enjoy the permadeath one. Even though I didn't die. It was... Yeah, I'm not a brilliant gamer. My birthday today, so nice to have a chill stream, watch back. Bit drunk, so if I get a bit into it, my bad. Don't worry, I'll be going there soon. I've just bought a large case of lagers because I'm on holiday this week. I'm off work. No need for a holiday, but because there's a couple of bank holidays here, I got 10 days holiday for the price of 4. So I thought, do you know what? I'm having it off. Do, 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 do. Let's get down here. It's quite good that we didn't have to find this, actually. We didn't go searching for it. I found... Now, got a rarity on this gun, so you never know, there might be something else. A filthy prison colonist? Do you mean Australian? Surely not. It's because if you are, Zunt is Australian. The Aussies are ganging up on me. Right, what am I doing? I'm going from planet to planet. That's what I'm doing. I got a bit sidetracked then. I can say that because we're first fleet. I've been there, haven't we? We're going to go up to this one next. There's a pistol in that one. This is new. I got relatives in Australia, I'm not going to lie. I don't know them. They did come over a few years ago, but I didn't meet them. I'm about as English as it comes, to be honest with you. I've tried Vegemite. I like it. Like it. There's another. Oh, I like him. He had wiggly feet. Just saying. Looks like a nice planet, actually. I like that. Bit twisted. I like it, but I like that kind of thing. Right, let's reload on this one. I eat Vegemite and everything. Yeah, we got Marmite over here. Same thing. Righty-hoo, let's get going. Are we 3 down so far? Yeah, 1 more to go. Only takes 1 to be good. It doesn't count. Okay, okay. What have we got here? Pistol. 1 more to go. Come on, we need something good. I've been there. It's that one there, isn't it? Alliance, let's just be a thing. Keep these straight up. Keep straight up. Aussies in Kiwi land. Alright. How often do you play this day? Get it set down. Yeah, I do play this a lot. Like every day. Bit sad. UMB. Oh, come along now. I shaved me melon earlier on. I think I went a bit short, to be honest, but you know, it gets rid of the grey. Ooh, purple planet. Is this going to be one of these corrupt ones? No. Oh, hello. It'd be rude not to have a look there. Right. Well, I'm going to reload. Reload. Sting Noir, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Does reloading change the land ships? No, what it'll do, I still had the multi-tool pull from the other planet, so if I go into this one now, I know it's not going to be a royal multi-tool in here. Let's just shut them down so I can grab all their gear as well. And then just extract the weapons technology. Yeah, it's going to be a crappy B class. So we can leave that B. Quite literally B. Maybe like me. Yeah, there's been talk of an update, isn't there? I think if it's going to be an update at all, it'll just be an expedition. I think they brought quite a bit. The last one was. So is the Royal Multi-Tool better than this? No. Royal Multi-Tools very rarely come in anything but a C class. You can find them in a better class. They're quite rare. I haven't seen a Royal Multi. I've got one Royal Multi-Tool and another save. Where am I going? Right, that's it. I had a blonde moment then. Yeah, so the Royal Multi-Tools, they're alright. They're okay. It depends what you're going to use it for. I mean, alien weapons are really good for killing stuff. Experimental weapons are good for scanning. You can get the scanner right up on those. Have you checked your multi-tool base vendor? Can sometimes supply you have good multi-tools. As in the guy in the minor settlement. He usually gives away whatever multi-tools in the cabinet, doesn't he? Passive player, so the scanner stuff sounds good for me. Yeah, this save that I'm playing at the moment is in relaxed mode. Just stops me from getting harassed every time I'm like knowing your base. I've not tried that, to be honest. Not tried that. I suppose that's if there's a decent multi-tool in the pool, it'll give you a decent multi-tool. Right, let's have a look. It's the last planet. No. it's a write-off. So we grab our we will grab our save beacon and on to the next. Need some luck now, really. Need some luck. Right, so tier 3. We don't want a Korvax system. There we go, Viking. All right, okay. Yeah, I found this a few weeks, well, it's a couple of months ago now. I don't usually buy ships, but this sort of popped itself into the space station, and I looked at it. It was S-class. It was dirt cheap, and I thought, I'll have it. I like that. It's nice and small. I should have made note of where it was actually, but yeah, it was the first ship in. Hey, it's Darth Lava has entered the chat. What game is this? Is it any good? Well, it might be, you know. Hey, Lava, you've got some catching up on the race to do, mate. Come on. You're 3 down. You're letting the side down. Not sure if he spawned, but I think I'm afraid to... Okay. It reminds me of X-Wing minus the extra wing. It's not for you. Dave hates this game. Never played it till now. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Lava. So, yesterday, get your laughing gear around this. Yesterday, first scan in 2 systems gave me the S-Class cabinet, right? Today, went straight into... I was flying into a system, and I said to myself in the back of my mind, oh, I've only had one S-Class cabinet in a space station in this save. Came straight in, S-Class cabinet, alien weapon in there. Very next space station, another S-Class cabinet in the space station. Have it. Right then. Was it going to be S? No, it's not. Okay. I think my luck's gone now. So yeah, it's been alright. But yeah, I'm still not let down that you're 3 down. I'm just saying. Darth Lava. I have been watching. I've been really enjoying your shenanigans with Junt. Just found a nice black crystal experimental in the pirate system. Loaded into the S-Class cabinet. That's just showing off. That's just showing off. There's no need. Right. It's time for me to go and find something funky then. So let's go and find the A-Class cabinet for this system. B in the space station. Yeah, the one the alien I found earlier on was Pink Crystal magazine. It was a bit of feminine, but you know, alien's an alien. Finally, somebody on my side. Yeah, just showing off, Lara, aren't you? Really, you know, just randomly finds this. I think I've only found 2 bloody experimentals with crystals on them. I thought I'd make sure you don't get too. So I uninstalled it. You can't uninstall it. Can't uninstall the game. Well, you can because you don't have a lot of hard drive space, do you? Ah, it's one of these beautiful planets. Alrighty, let's get down and boogaloo to the funky stuff. We got a pistol. And it's B class, so we're on to the next. Let's grab our gear. I know it's an extreme hazard planet. Please stop telling me. I don't need to know anymore. Pirate system was in a black hole system. Found another multi-tool in a similar system yesterday. In my defense, I had to install Arc. Do you know what I did? Accidental Oracle. I uninstalled Arc, and then everything got beautiful because that took up way too much space. Did I scan? I don't remember. It's been more than 30 seconds and I've forgotten already. Oh, I'm hoping for either an update or for Hello Games to bring out another expedition, hopefully with new space station. Yeah, that's got to be one thing, isn't it? New space stations. And Ark used to look like puke. Yeah. I wasn't looking what I was doing then. Was that a inhabited outpost? It was, wasn't it? No, shelter. I didn't like Ark. I'm not going to lie. I wish I had it done. I'm not going to install it again. I bought it when it's cheap. Ark 2's out next year. Perhaps I'll play that. And it did play like dog shit at the time. It was really not good. Minor settlement over there. Yes, for the update, I'm hoping that they find... They're obviously going to introduce these new space stations, aren't they? Because they had them in the game files at some stage. And what the hell are they going to use that station override for? That has been in there for ages. They've got to do it for something. I'm kind of thinking maybe you're going to be able to have a space station of your own. Sentinel-based update. Yeah, I think... yeah, probably something to do with what has just been... They usually put what's just been in the update, don't they? I think maybe the expedition wasn't working when they did the update, or they didn't have one done in time. Hello. There's half a pistol there. That's the B class. In bits. Let's find the A class. Come on. We want it now. The station override is for overriding the station. Well, I never knew that. Do you know that? Yeah. I just got to override it. Whatever that does. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be. And are they going to make the space stations bigger on the inside as well as the outside? Are they going to add more to it? Well, just found the most toxic atmosphere. Personal space stations. I love freighters. That's the name. Leak the atmosphere just to make sure. I don't think it will actually. Don't you know? You probably get some sort of disease. Licking the atmosphere. Hang on. I've got to look at what I'm doing. Just to make sure. I thought the override would be for changing flights past the ships to call exotics in. You toxic? Who are you going to listen to? The computer? I think procedure and interior they did with the freighters and derelicts. Yeah, maybe. I could look in the game files actually, see if they've updated the interiors as well as the exteriors. If I can bother. Last time I went and looked in the game files, I was pulling models out. I corrupted my game and I had to reinstall again. So, is this going to be the A? No, that's the C. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. I'm going to have to make a backup of my of the data files first before I start playing around with them again. God knows why it did it. Come on, Dave. Let's find the A. I do love space and varied. All right, okay. How far in? We're an hour in, and we have not found a multi-tool yet. I'm not happy. And we're not getting any minor settlements either. Or have I missed it? Oh yeah. The I shot something in the middle of space. I don't usually pay any attention to what stuff in space. Shot it, and a load of pirates came and started kicking the crap out of me. What is going on here? Oh, there we go. Yeah, the animals are a lot better now. They used to like moonwalk into, or just walk into the water and like drown themselves and stuff like that. It just, I think there could be something more interaction with, like, I don't know, the NPCs. I can understand why I'm a little bored of the game, is because, you know, obviously I've got so many hours into it, but they could definitely do with different way to start the game, you know, rather than the crash ship on the planet. Make that either harder, or start like on one of the expeditions, starting in the freighter. Oh, hello. We've got an orange crystal on this. So that's the A class, and it's a rifle with a crystal. So what's the chances of there being another rarity in this system? Yeah, I would definitely like... what to do, and it's time for bed now. Okay, Zunt, I shall see you soon. Take it easy. Hoping to see your multi-tool hunt during the week. Check out Zunt's channel, everybody, and he's doing a multi-tool hunt with lava. So it's very entertaining. Right, so we've got nothing here. Let's go reload. I have combat turned off. Also installed the rocket boots and spent less time than normally walking to... that's probably a good idea, actually, with the rocket boots. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Oh, hello. Derelict freighter. I don't know what it is, but it drives me nuts, because I told you like before, every time I go into the bloody space anomaly, it parks my ship miles away. I'll do one. Next one I'll do a pirate system, just for shits and giggles. And we see if we can find something in the pirate system. So I haven't found anything yet. I could always, if near real push comes to shove, I've got an A-class alien in a space station cabinet. I could always go and find the S. If need be, I just didn't like the look of it. It's one of those ones with the flat front to it. You love the pirate systems. I'll do one next. Just have a look. Why hyperdrive empty then? Let's get on down. Nope. How many planets in this system? Oh, that's it. We're buggered then. I better go down and get me a safe beacon. I didn't realise there was only 2 planets. Right, off to a black market system then. Off to a pirate controlled system. Multi-tools for different things. Yeah, I've done that on my other save actually. I've got one tooled up just with like maxed out plasma splitter and all that kind of stuff, and the other one's got a really good scanner and bits and pieces like that on it. But this one I'm using this experimental. I don't need it very much for like killing stuff because I'm in relaxed mode. Everything is chilled and beautiful. Let's find a black market system now. There we go. Which one's that? That's Gek. We go there. Even doing it with ships now. Got my mining ship and got a gunship. Yeah. I can understand that actually. I did that again on my other save. I've got Explorer for jumping systems. Ow, bulldogs. Alright, let's get rid of these. Didn't take long, did it? Oh shit, suck up the space fighting. It's so easy to win if you just yeah. Even more in relax mode. It's like so easy. Righty hoo, let's see what's in here. So we're going to check the weapons cabinet in here, and then we shall go and see what is in the... How many planets in the system? Oh, that's okay. So there's 6 multi-tool pools, and you'll notice that's the C-class multi-tool for the system, for the space station. So we'll go out, we'll pull the... we shall go and call the anomaly in. XWVTF. What's XWVTF? You've lost me a little bit there, not going to lie. You actually put me miles away. Yeah. Why doesn't it not put me on the pad at the front? God damn it. I'm going to write to Hello Games. Put me on the pad at the front or I want my money back. Oh, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Okay. Get in the hole. That's what she said. Old Windows 95 game. Yep. Right, so the space station cabinet, even though it says it's that is the S class for the space station. So now we've got to just do is reload on every single planet. And this is where it drives me nuts. I need teleporting boots that teleports me to the... You can't even strafe jump, can you? I think if you could strafe a jetpack, it'd be alright. So his meaning is meaning potential. Right, so we go to this planet over here first, just for shits and giggles. And let's cross fingers and everything else. So there's a C in the space station. The space station cabinet is a rifle. So his meaning potential, like that one we just saw is a C. Yeah, so no, that one in the anomaly is the S for the space station. It's hard to explain. There's a bug in the game that it shows it as a C, but it isn't. It's the S. So if I'm going to reload on this planet and go back, there'll still be a C-class weapon in the space station cabinet, but it will be whatever the S-class multi-tool is for this planet. And if it's anything decent, I can then go and search for an S-class cabinet, reload on this planet, and that multi-tool will be in the S-class cabinet. And there is more of a chance of finding the S in a pirate system than there is in a tier 3 system in normal. Right, so let's go straight into space, call the anomaly in again. Shit, stop. And off we go. Yeah, fingers crossed. I'll just smash my ship to pieces. That'll be the S class somewhere in that system, but only works in pirate systems. Yeah. There we go, on the front pad. They must have listened, so I won't want my money back straight away. And we're up. Come on, run! Run, Forrest! And it's a crappy old pistol, so... but again, it will be a C class. But that will be the S class for that planet we've just been to. If we were to find the S class cabinet and reloaded for that planet, that would be the S class multi-tool. I think that's the best way of describing it. It's basically like finding an A class cabinet on any of the planets. So let's go and find the next one. Jesus. Which one did we do then? And maths. And maths. Right then, let's go. That's the only bonus with using the anomaly, isn't it? You can just call it in straight away, you don't have to travel to it. Seems old hat now, doesn't it? But, you know, first time you fly into the anomaly, you just think, oh my god, it's amazing. It's great in VR, must admit. Here we go, fingers crossed again. Little baby pistol. Again, C-class, but it isn't. On to the next. Yep, wee little pistol. Right. Come on, game, we want something decent now. Got a moon over here somewhere. Some of these moons are really good for setting up bases, actually. Some of the Paradise moons are just awesome. Much prefer the rifle style, yeah, and me. And me. Now, which planet are we on now? Circuit bases in No Man's Sky. Tesla building. Yeah, I'm not brilliant at base building. I'm not going to lie. This is sewing. I like it. I like doing it. I've started a base in by my portal on a Paradise planet, and there's like 3 different types of Diplos. It's a really nice planet, but yeah, I haven't really done much with it. Right, going back to it. I keep forgetting. Call the anomaly in, Dave. Looks like it really was just luck, just finding all this S-class stuff this morning. My first base is on a hell planet. All the fire. And mine is on a frozen planet, and I actually like frozen planets. I don't mind them. I think my first base from when I first got the game is on a frozen planet as well, which I've still got that save on the go from my first from Beyond. Alright, what have you got in here? Nope. Let's just leave that and let's get going. On to the next. I have never found anything in a pirate system yet, and it's such a shame. It's not without trying. Can't die in the space anomaly. You like the fire planets, and this one has like weird. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I do like me frozen planets. Right, what are we up to next? We've got bin there. There's a planet over here. Been to that one. We've been to all of them. One more to go. Something sneaked behind here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So this will be the last one. System pirate systems. Yeah, you seem to have really good luck in them, don't you? So what's the ratio of pirate systems? For me, it seems to be around about every 4 or 5 systems has something half decent in it. What's that like for pirate systems for you? I'm going to nip in, nip out. In we go. Differs. Some days I'll find 2 or 3 multitools, other days none. Okay. I suppose just by doing pirate systems, you're dropping the possibility of finding stuff down quite substantially. I do the same by not by missing out on tier 2 systems. I should really go back to doing tier 2 systems as well. I just found that it was a lot... If I do find something good, it's a lot harder to find the S-Class cabinet. I could spend hundreds and hundreds of maps. Whereas tier 3s always seem to be a bit easier for me. Maybe it's just me, I don't know. Right, so there was a no-go in this system. So I shall go into the map and see what we've got near us. Let's have a look. Declining. Promising. See, that's tier 2. That's Corvax. Won't touch that. Won't touch that. That's tier 2. I'll do this tier 2 one just for shits and giggles. Find tier 2 is in... Really? No, I've always found it the other way around for me. Isn't it weird? I think it's your brain. Sometimes it's my brain just, you know. I always used to, when I first started doing it, I always did tier 2, tier 3. But I've had a couple of systems where I've literally given up on tier 2s. You know, I've gone like 200 maps in for something that isn't that brilliant. I've got to stop searching for multi-tools which aren't... I don't know. I don't know if it would be tied to the player. I think it's just completely random, personally. Let's have a look, see what we've got in here. Nothing special, I don't think. Nope. It's got bones on the top of it. And it's a little bit of a bonus that we don't have to go searching for the A-class cabinet, so that's a good thing. So, how many planets have we got to do? Oh, quite a few. So we have got 7 multi-tool pools to have a look through. 6 planets to land on. Right, first planet. I would, but Hello Games lied about random a long time ago. How do you mean? HIPPENH. I'm the only one that is having to access specific parts of the ship to repair it. I haven't seen any. I stopped searching for white multi-tools, bubbles, and diamonds. Just found too many of them. Yeah, I found a few of those. Although the last white one with diamonds on had, I think, pink crystals. So I did that one. I kept that one. Go in the back of your ship to fix it. I don't remember that. That was before my time. As I say, I only really started playing it Beyond. The first time I played it back in... Oh, hang on. What's that down there? Is that a crashed ship? Only a B. Yeah, I think they learnt their mistake though. Oh, Hello Games. They've introduced a lot of the stuff back, you know, that they promised from day dot. I think they've gone way further than that. I think, you know, for a game that came out all those years ago, I think it's still worth playing. I think it's still worth, if you're going to buy a game, I'd definitely recommend it to somebody. It's weird because I've recommended it to a couple of people and they haven't liked it. But, you know, each to their own. Yeah, I definitely got my money from it as well. Way I think about it for a game, gameplay £1 an hour. So you'll goes $1 an hour or something like that, and you think to yourself, well, if you get 30 hours out of a game, it's 30 quid, $30. Well, I'm 1600 hours into this game, so I've definitely got my money's worth out of it. And I made a little bit of money off YouTube, not a lot, but, doing No Man's Sky stuff. Yeah, the space battles, the whole. I think it's a little bit. I wouldn't say too easy, but it is too easy to fly the ship. I wouldn't want it to go as far as Elite Dangerous. I find that quite annoying, to be honest with you. But and interactions with, like, you got the Viking. They're meant to be this hard nut kind of alien race that hate everybody, and to have some on-planet shooting with them battles. You get raids from Viking pirates, I don't know, something like that, maybe. Viking boys, yeah. But if you were to pick a faction from the start of the game, then one of the other sort of like races would be your nemesis, and you could go down and have. I wouldn't say like first person shooting, but at least have some on planet battles. There's nothing goes on the planets, really, other than with Sentinels. If you give Magro, if you don't, then nothing really happens. Which is fine if you're just into exploring, which I was when I first did it. But there's a lot to do, so. I think money's way too easy to get hold of. And once you've got a certain amount of money, you don't, I don't need any more money at the moment. I mean, I've only got 200 million. I should be thinking about setting up mines, for instance, or some way of trading money. But there's no need. I don't need it for anything. There's nothing I can need to buy for 200 million. Yeah, they remind me from Unreal Tournament. Okay. Blimey, I haven't played Unreal Tournament for a long time. Excuse me. Let's get out, get in. See if there's anything groovy here. Which there isn't. We can see it from here. So let's get back. What planet was that? I'm not making note. Merrick. It's because the other players, I jump into a game and I can find a base super fast. It generates cash. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, they've taken off ways of making money very quickly, like the mines, for instance. I got like on another save, I got an activated Indian mine, which used to make so much money, but they've stopped that now. You don't make as much out of it. And then they went and introduced these Sentinel ships, which you can find very, very easily, ridiculously easily, and then just scrap them for 50 million. So you have to scrap 3 or 4. So it's quite weird, really. I mean, you used to be able to just get oxygen and cobalt, activated cobalt or something like that, and just make a shitload of money very quickly. But now you can just go and get a load of these echo things, the echo locators, locate a ship, grab it, scrap it, 50 mil straight away. So my main game is... Yeah, I mean, scrapping normal ships doesn't make very much money. These ones are worth a fortune. They're not broken at all. The Sentinel ships are never broken. They're fully working. And it doesn't matter what how much it says they're worth in the in your inventory. You get a lot more from them at the scrapping terminal, and you get augmentation. Nlock TV, good to see you in the stream. So you need to find a corrupt planet, and on a corrupt planet, you will see like a sentinel machine. Once in, I think 1 in 4, 1 in 5 will have an echolocator if you break it, and an echolocator is a bit like a map, and it will find a wreckage site, and out of that site you will get one of the new Sentinel multi-tools and a Sentinel ship at the same time. Yeah, the purple Sentinels, yeah, that's right, the corrupt ones. To get the Sentinel ship to unlock, you will need to kill some of those corrupt Sentinels, because they give you some bits which you have to use for the ship, but it's a piece of cake. Yeah, lava lamp. I've got a massive activated Indian farm, and I don't even go to it now. It's crap. The only thing that's worth money at the moment in the game, I believe, is gold. But if you have more than 2 mines on the go, they penalise you for it. So this is the thing. They stopped you from making really big money. And I understand it. Because you could get a save together, and within 10 to 15 hours, you could be a multi-millionaire instantly. So I do understand that. But now, you can find a corrupt planet, and you can make, in about an hour, you can make probably 200 to 300 million. Got like 30k for a run around the domes. And farms I found were all plants. So yeah, Sentinel ships. Want some money? Go get some Sentinel ships. You don't have to, you don't have to go all the way to the end of the. So if you keep shooting the Sentinel, the corrupt Sentinels, obviously the waves get harder. You get these Sentinel spider things and all this kind of stuff. You don't need to do that. You just collect the parts off them and then go and find these machines which you can get the echolocator from. And I'm not going to lie, I duped a load of the echolocators using Personal Refiner. I just copied them. I couldn't be... It was easier. So I've got 10 echolocators. I've got a load of me in my safe back at my base, actually. That's another thing. How they haven't got duping out of the game yet. Alright. Still nothing. I mean, you can do it. It used to be just going into the anomaly and stuff like that. And the exocraft, there was a dupe. I don't feel like they get much love anymore. Solars and Sentinels. Now, I love my exotics. I haven't seen what the exotic is in this system yet. You know, you can force them to spawn in space. So, if you see a ship that you actually really like, you can go to the space station and get it then. But no, I've spent a few hours, more like maybe 300-400 hours in the space station, looking for exotics. But nowadays, I get them to spawn into space, see if I really want them. Jesus, it's a bit foggy down here, a bit thick. Well, we'll have a look, see what the exotic is in this system. When I've done all the planets, which I've only got 2 more to do, 3 more to do, 2 more. I'll get the exotic to spawn in this system. Mind you, I think this is a tier 2 system, isn't it? Not that it really matters too much with the exotics. I found that tier 2, tier 3 doesn't really make any difference. Have you ever tried the exotic ship hunting method, which uses the freighter battles? No, I used my freighter to spawn the exotic in. The freighter battles, I got one. Actually, I got one this morning. I got a blue guppy this morning from a freighter battle. But that is only probably 50% of the time that you'll find it. I think it's about 50% of the time that one of the ships that you're fighting in the freighter battle will be... The exotic will be in the system, and it will either come into the space station or it will come into the into the freighter that you've just won, or battled for. But no, I use my freighter to spawn all of the ships in, including the exotic, so I can see what they are, and then see if I want that exotic. Because I'm only after certain things at the moment. In this save, I've got all the exotics in white except a squid, and the only reason why I haven't got that is I know where there's a crashed white squid, and I might use that. I probably won't use the ship, but it's just for the collection, really. So one more planet, I think. Yep, it's the one with the rings. And then I'll quickly spawn. I'll get the exotic to spawn in, hopefully. Oh, where's the one with the rings? Can't seem to find it. There we go. If the battle has 5 enemies, it's guaranteed that one of the good guys will be the exotic. But yeah, getting them to land in the space station is a bit tricky. Yes. So yeah, my option is usually if I'm not streaming, I'm on my own. I'll go into a system. I'll go to the space station. I'll see what the multi-tool is and all that kind of stuff. I'll also reload and hang around for 5 minutes, see if there's a first wave exotic. And when I've done all my business looking for a multi-tool, the last thing I'll do, I'll just have a look to see what the exotic actually is. If I was just looking for ships, the first thing I'd do is just see if there's a first wave, and then I'll just call my freighter in and force the exotic to spawn. You don't have to use your freighter. You can do the trade point. I never really have much luck with trade points because you always get 2 to 3 of the ships flying away. But you can either reload on a trade point, or you can put a save beacon down on a trade point and hover, wait for the ships to come in, then fly your ship up just to the atmosphere. The ships will despawn. You come back down to the save beacon and hover again, and the ships will spawn again. How do you force them to spawn at the freighter? I will show you that just briefly. I'll just do this last planet and we'll do it. Wait a minute, the sun's just come out. I can't see my screen now. There we go, that's better. I'll probably lose my green screen a little bit now. It's so dark, but... Right, let's get up to the space station and then I'll spawn this... Well, attempt to spawn this exotic in. It will spawn, but it may take some time. Being a tier 2 system. But you never know. I've had them spawn first time round. I've had to wait for like 30 goes with my freighter, and I'll show you what I mean in that in a minute. And if it does spawn in space, you've probably got a 10% chance that it will land in your freighter. So it's always an option. But I shall show you in a second anyway. And the amount of content mechanics in this game must be like 150 hours on a scale. Yeah, but yeah, I was like much the same. 150 hours. I think that's just tickling the surface of the game, to be honest with you. I got into the exotics about 6 months after playing, and then I just got really, like I am with the multi-tools at the moment, I just couldn't stop looking for them. I think I've pretty much found everything exotic-wise. All the different colours. I mean, you probably... No, I wouldn't say all the different colours, because there's probably... I would say 15 different colours squids. Only slightly different colours. You'll find them, you know, like you'll find a white one, and then you'll find different colours of grey. Right, so we've got no multi-tool in this system. Let's go and get the... Let's go and see if I can get the exotic in. And what I mean is, so you get in your ship. This is really quite good to have a ship, a freighter, which doesn't have any frigates. All right. So then what you need to do is go into Pulse. Just get away from the space station, and then call your freighter in. Okay, so I'm going to call it in, and when it calls in, it's going to spawn half a dozen ships around it, right, or 10, and you can use your scanner, onboard scanner, to see what the ships are. So you can see them down on the bottom right hand corner. If you can't see it properly, you can zoom up on them. And if your exotic is not there, all you got to do is pulse away again, wait for that scanner to go blank, like it has done now, and then just call your freighter in again. And you just keep doing that until the exotic spawns. Remember, there are 22 ships that spawn in a system, and one of them will be an exotic. But you, in a tier 2 system, you've only got a 1% chance that the exotic will spawn. So you might have to do this 10-15 times, but it's these days it's easier to do this than to hang around in the space station waiting for the exotic to land. Firstly, exotics don't always land in the space station. Sometimes they can fly outside and just fly off without landing, because there'll be 6 ships outside the space station, but only 4 will land. It used to be about 2 years ago that you could trip over an exotic more or less every time you're in the space station, but now it has changed. It's a solar ship. Got some... as I say, usually it's around about sort of between 5 and 10 times of doing this. No, my luck, because I'm streaming. This is going to take longer. But we can see what the exotic is. We can fly up to it. We can take a photograph of it. Have a look at it in camera mode. Get the glyphs. So if you don't want to get it there and then, you can always go back to it using the portal glyphs. It's good to use a ship like a fighter or an explorer to do this as well, because the scanner's bigger. The exotics have very, very small holographic heads-up display. It's going to be a bugger, isn't it? I know it is. I'm going to try and get it to spawn in. I'm not going to give up quite yet. I've got such little patience for this at the moment. Mind that lot. To say it might take you 10 minutes, but it's a lot better than 10 minutes of waiting. Well, half an hour to an hour of waiting around in the space station, and for the exotic to show up and it's absolutely horrible. Because some of them are really, some of the colours are just horrible. That's one thing I wish they'd do, is change some of the colours of the exotics. We've got green squids, but we've got none of the other ones being green. Why is that then? I don't mind, but I pulled the models out of the game, and I've put them in a paint program and I've coloured them. They look great in different colours. You just want to be able to paint your ships. Yeah, I don't know how far they're going to go down the line with that. I think they're going to put it in eventually, that you're going to be able to customise your ship. Whether it's just with decals, or with painting, or just different coloured exotics, I'm not sure. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I've done most of my No Man's Sky gameplay with a guppy. I've got one in this save, and I've got a white one in this save, and I've got a white one in my other save as well. As I say, I've pretty much got. This is going to take forever because it's tier 2. It's going to be a bugger to spawn it in. Usually you can do, but I've got all of them. I've got a guppy, I've got a single fin, I've got a twin fin white, I've got a tri-wing white. I've got 2 royals at the moment. One's grey, which is quite rare, and one white one as well. One with a clam tail at the back and one without. I'm going to say the only thing I need for my collection at the moment is squid. And a white squid, and I know where there's a crashed one of those. So I can always just go down and grab it just to add to the collection. Probably won't even repair it. In my other save, I actually legit found a pink one. I found a red one crashed. I found a green one crashed. Shoots has been in the game file since the game release, but never implemented. I didn't know that. Didn't know that. Always being a bugger in it. It's saying for planets discovered 5 of 6. But did I not discover one of the planets? I didn't. I'm an idiot. Let's go and discover the planet. Which one was it? I'm having a moment, aren't I? You can tell. That one there, innit? Have you managed to find any exotics with 4 adjacent supercharged slots? I haven't actually. But then again, I've not been looking for exotics for a little while. Not as much as I used to. I may get back into it. I'm not sure. As I say, I spent 2 years just looking for exotics, and I kind of got a bit not bored of. Yeah, I did get bored of it. I'm not gonna lie. And it was I was spending all my time in the space station, just waiting for ships, cataloguing where they were, and then every time they do an update in the game, it was changing the ship rotation times. But if you look on the channel, I've, for the last 3 years, I've been posting exotic locations. So I kind of give up with them, really. I don't give up with the ships. I do every time I play the game and I get a new save together, I always get an exotic. But no, I wouldn't say I'd go out of my way. Not until they introduce some more. And I don't think they will either, because they're the same exotics that have been in the game since day dot. I do try to find, it'd be nice to find some decent multi-tools with adjacent slots. I found one with 3, and I should imagine the damage in that'd be pretty good. And it was a really, really nice multi-tool as well. White experimental with black crystals. Really, really nice. Oh, okay. So that's a bit of park in there, isn't it? Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's get back to the space station now. I didn't realise that I had missed a planet out. Just in case. Just in case. I'm going to collect my nanites as well. Right then. So this week, guys, on the channel, we're going to be doing... I've got a few shorts to do this week. So there will be multi-tool. I'm doing most of my multi-tool videos on shorts. And any first wave ships I find, I should also do on shorts. I only do it that way because they're just not getting the views at the moment. And they do on shorts. YouTube pushes shorts at the moment. So hoping to get those done this week. So if you're still after any multi-tools, I've got a couple of experimentals to put up. And I found an alien today, which I'll put up. So we've definitely got no multi-tool on here. And I think for now, I'm going to call it a day. So I want to thank you all for coming by and hanging out with me while I'm trying to find a multi-tool. Nothing today, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. Hope you have a great weekend, and I shall catch you in the next one. So take it easy, stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra.